I have just discovered this unbelievable Mandela effect in baseball cards, and it's going to blow your mind. I guarantee you've never seen anything like this. Hey buddy, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about this unbelievable discovery that I think I've made about a Mandela effect in baseball cards. So here's the one I got, and I'm going to show you a bunch of these. Here's the first one. 1984 Topps, Don Mattingly. Now, where I come from in Queens, New York, this was a really hot card. Even hotter was this one. The one on the right is from my personal collection. I actually slabbed this card in 2019, and the one on the left I bought recently because I misremembered. I thought when I was a kid I actually wanted the 84 Donruss. I thought it was this super hot card. I also thought the 84 Topps was this smoking hot card, but I misremembered that because that never happened. What actually happened was I was just chasing this card the whole time. Give you another example. From what I remember when I was a kid, this was a massive card. Everybody wanted this where I was from. But I have misremembered this. I was just chasing this card the whole time. Now, what proof do I have? Well, if you guys haven't heard Joff Wilson, his memory has cleared things up. Everything that guy says is always true. He's so smart. Now, speaking of Darryl Strawberry, I also misremembered that this card was super hot. We used to have Topps traded before update. And let me tell you, people really wanted these. These were tough to get. And this set in particular, everybody wanted the Darryl because it was like, wow, that's not an 84 Topps. Where'd you get that? Right? But it was an 83 Topps traded. I misremembered that everybody wanted this card. I was just chasing this card the whole time. This card, I misremembered, but I used to think this was like the hottest card. This is all kids were thinking about in 1985. This and a couple of other ones, but it's not true because I was just chasing this card the whole time. I remember Roger Clemens. This was, I remember, of course, I'm completely wrong, but I do remember that this card was smoking hot in 1985. This card was extremely hot. I mean, I distinctly remember, and this card is from my personal collection. As a kid, I graded it in 2019, and, that was just a misguided thing because I totally just misremembered what had happened. And I'm so glad that Joff Wilson has cleared it up. Okay, here's another couple of guys, Bo Jackson and Barry Bonds. 86 Topps traded. Now, again, I got these later because by the time I saw these, it was already 1987. And I had, the other Barry Bonds rookie. I'm not going to get into that debate, whatever. And the Bo Jackson. But again, this stuff never happened. This is just me remembering. It's kind of insane. Here's another one. In 1987, no one even cared about this card. No one even was like, whatever. Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonds' son. Big deal. No one cared. No one thought he was going to be a good player or anything like that. And nobody chased this card. Nobody cared about it because we were all busy chasing this one. In the 1980s, this is the only card that anybody was chasing. Another thing we were doing in the 80s is that when we would chase this card, the second we would get it, right, is we would go right to the hobby shop and try to sell it. There were hits, according to Joff Wilson. We did have hits in the 80s. Now that I don't remember, but who am I to remember anything? I can't even remember that nobody collected anything except for this card. Okay, not only that, everybody remembers kids used to go around in the 80s flipping. All they did was flip cards. They'd spend their hard-earned little money on a hobby box of wax before they called them hobby boxes, and they'd get that and they'd find the rookie card they wanted, and the first thing they'd do, they'd go to the LCS and they would sell it because this is what kids used to do back then. Anything else is revisionist history. Anything else that these people tell you about, we used to chase Canseco and Boggs and Don Mattingly and Roger Clemens and Eric Davis. That's another one I misremembered. There are plenty of other ones. I don't want to get too crazy, but these are all cards I misremembered, and this is the only card that anyone ever chased in the 80s. 1989. Nobody did anything before 89. This is what it is, and I'm really happy now that I completely understand the history of collecting. So, Joff Wilson, thank you so much, bro. You are a legend. You are such a visionary. Everything you say is correct, and you really deserve the card in that pack of Topps. So anyway, man, thank you, Joff Wilson. You are the man. And thank you for doing what you do for the hobby.